Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and again, whatever time you check in. And I just wanted to touch base with people to further the message of last week, as I was led in prayer to kind of delve into the importance of what it is that is transpiring within ourselves in all the things we're witnessing. Whether we're witnessing what's going on within the riots or the different things that are unfolding within this nation on the political front, or what's really happening within people's daily lives, it's important that we search the presence of God to discover what elicits within us over what we're witnessing. And then if there is anything of a lesser form, anything not of God's holy attributes that stirs within us, like anger, outrage, offense, it is important that we touch the presence of God first and release those things in order to move forward. And this segues into a conversation I had heard with a couple of friends of mine that one of them was saying that we have to have protest, we have to have destruction in order to make the system change. And what's happened is in that mindset, a person has lost sight of their spiritual role in the process. And what happens is people come to an awareness that all of a sudden there must be war in order to gain peace. To me, that's not of God. That would be one of those things that would not align with the nature of God's attributes. However, just like you, I've been witnessing a lot that's been going along that could evoke outrage, could evoke a mindset or spiritual influence of offense, judgment, anger, hostility, the different things that might rise within people. But until we change as a people to recognize what is going on within us and relinquish it, then become the living prayer for the alternative, we will always end up in a place that we will support the war, the destruction, the turmoil that brings about change. And most of the time, turmoil, hostility, protest produces change that is worse. If we could relinquish things that stir within us, we would find ourselves moved to a place where we would be governed by God's presence to speak wisdom and clarity into the situation, to present the alternative without suffrage, and then the alternative of blessing would be received by people because they wouldn't be resistant toward what you're extending. But again, if we come barreling out, throwing tanks at people, beating the daylights out of each other, throwing Molotov cocktails with one another, that in itself is going to create resistance because people don't understand we're dealing with things of a spiritual nature. So if I embrace resistance, that which I'm coming against will resist my resistance. And we're going to perpetuate it and go on and on and on and on and on. So in my heart, I hope that each of us can really center ourselves, not what the other group did wrong, but what is it eliciting in me? In doing so, we will relinquish those things within ourselves and then be poised and ready to bring wisdom to those people that have lost sight of wisdom in the moment of their outrage, in the moment of their offense, because you will be able to sit with them, be with them in a state of peace. They will recognize a peace that is within you and want to know what you know. Then their heart will open. They will no longer be of a hardened heart, but they will open up to recognize the possibility that you may hold an answer they may need. But if you come brandishing a fist, carrying a baseball bat, holding up a knife, pointing a gun, you will be met with resistance. Coming to the presence of God's love, surrendering into that which is God's love within us, rising in that which is the love of God within the other person, there is where the change lies. It's not in aggressive, forceful demands and resistance. But that's just a brief thought on that. I pray that you're blessed as the days unfold and that you move back into that peaceful awareness of God's presence and you are freed from whatever these things have been eliciting within you that are not of God. Be strengthened. Know that you are loved by all of us here at Grace Healing, and we continue to serve you each day and look forward to your calls if you reach out. Look forward to your emails. Please go to our website at gracehealing.org. Go to our gracehealing.video to see the YouTube channel for the many programs we have on there. Well over 170 or something. So reach out if you need to. We are here. We love you dearly and look forward to hearing from you. Take care and be blessed.
Yeah.